And it's recording! You'll understand when I explain it later. Anyways, hi guys, how's it going? Can't believe I'm saying this, but this is my goals list for my super senior year of college, and even though I'm still really salty that last year was supposed to be my last year because 4 years of college, but no, I'm in a 5-year program, so this is my 5th year, and it still hasn't really hit me. Currently, everything is pretty much packed up, and tomorrow I'm going to move into my apartment, which is owned by the school, but it's still really cool because I have an apartment now. So, yeah, tomorrow I move back in, and just like every single year, I really do want to do this goals list, and then at the end of the year, I'm going to look back at it and see if I accomplished my goals. So it's like a New Year's resolution, but new school year, not the year annual. Okay. Anyways, I do have my notes with me on a piece of paper this time. Usually I just see it on my computer, but we'll talk about my computer issues later. So anyways, here we go. So my current mood is I can't believe school is starting and it hasn't hit me yet. Honestly, like, the way that I realized that, oh shit, school's gonna start is because my department decides to send us, like, 50 emails in one day. Yesterday was a whole email fiasco, and I still can't really believe that my relaxation of summer is ending and now I'm gonna go back to school. Like, it hasn't hit me yet, and I feel like it will hit me. Well, it doesn't really hit me until, like, probably more in the fall time. So, like, in September, even though my school starts soon, in August, end of August. Yeah, that I could have said that better. But yeah, like, it still hasn't hit me that it's gonna happen, that my final year is gonna happen, and then, like, by this time last year, Lord willing, like, I'll have a nursing job, finally. And hopefully at that point I won't be living with my dad anymore. But anyways, that's besides the point. Still excited. Can't believe school is starting up. Hasn't hit me yet. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to going back to school. I'm looking forward to graduating, which is exciting, but, like, yeah, not really excited on the school thing. Ever since, I think, like, sometime during the summer, I started a countdown on my phone of how many days I have left until I graduate. And I think it's like 280 something or 275 right now, something like that. So, as you can tell, I'm very excited to graduate, and I can't believe that in less than a year I'm going to be graduated from college and having a job and stuff. Also, another thing that I'm really annoyed at is the unprofessionalism of my nursing department right now. Right now we are in a transition of our former director retired. She had been serving us for a really, really long time, and now we have a new director who was also previously a professor of mine, and she likes me. Thank you. I'm annoyed at them only because I feel like there is a certain lack of communication, and I say that in that the previous year, for those who are in nursing school, last year they told me, okay, so for your super senior year, these are the hospitals you're gonna work at, and you have to go through their training, you have to go get a mask fitting for a special healthcare mask thing. And so I was ready to do all of those things, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear from them for a really long time. And it turns out that one of the hospitals that I was supposed to work at pulled out last second or something. And I'm not mad that the hospital pulled out or that we're not using that as a location anymore. The thing that annoys me is that they're not, like, I haven't been explained as to why that happened. And I think I think that when I go into my nursing building and I find my professor and I ask her like, hey, how come, like, what happened to that hospital? Why did they pull out on us? I have a feeling as if she's going to just explain it like the contract ran out, there was a disagreement in the contract or something. But I really feel as if they should have explained that earlier, or at least said something around the lines of, "Hey, we're sorry that this this hospital isn't working with us anymore. I'll explain it with you further." And that's what I consider as unprofessionalism, not being explained well. However, I feel like when I go in and I say, "Hey, can you explain why?" they'll be more than willing to explain to me. And it's not really a big deal. I mean, it kind of worked out in my favor, honestly, because I was supposed to go to a pediatric hospital, which I wasn't really excited for because peds isn't my thing. If anything, I was extremely surprised that they gave me a pediatric hospital because even before nursing school started, I kept on saying like, "Oh, I'm so excited to get into women's health. That's my passion. That's what I want to do." I mean, on the back of my punk vest, I have a picture of a uterus pinned on, and even my current badge reel has a picture of a uterus. And so they knew since day one, even before day one, I was excited about women's health. And then when it came to actually giving me the assignment, they gave me pediatrics, and I was pissed off. Well, not really pissed off, but I was like frustrated because that's not my thing. But then I figured, you know what? This is just a thing that Jesus wants me to do right now. And I actually kind of liked it that in pediatrics, having to switch care given, like, having to switch your, having to switch how you act towards your patient depends on their age. And I thought that that was a fun challenge. So I was bummed that I didn't get my first choice, but I was okay with it. And then, all of a sudden, I'm back in labor, like, they decided to put me in labor and delivery, which is women's health, for those of you who do not know that, which I feel like everyone should. But yeah, long story short, I'm doing labor and delivery now, and I'm so very excited, so it worked out in my favor. However, again, I feel as if they should explain things more quickly, but I'll just ask them when I get there. Anywhoosies, now to my categories on my piece of paper. First off is always spiritual, and the first thing that I really want to work on is actually making an effort to go to church on Sundays. I haven't been doing that, honestly, because I'm either tired or there's like something I need to study for, or just oversleep. But I found a church that's really close to Biola that like starts at 11:30, I think. And I really just want to make the effort to actually go to church because even if it's just for that moment, even if it's just for this season in my life, it's just still a really helpful thing to do. And I took a class on Christian relationships last semester, and it really emphasized on the importance of the church. And when it comes to my Christian walk, I've been like okay, like I've been doing well, mostly because I do have my angry, bitchy times. Like, I thrive more when I'm around other Christians, and I recognize that once I graduate, unless I start going to church, I won't have a Christian community. And that's extremely important to me because I do want to be a Christian for the rest of my life, and I do take this seriously. So in order for me to thrive, I need to be with other Christians. So yeah, that's an important thing. So I'm guessing it's like build the habit now so that when I actually graduate, I'll be okay. Or yeah. The second thing that I wanted to do spiritually is I wanted to trust God because He's been faithful to me in the past, and therefore I know He'll be faithful to me in the future. Last semester, I don't know why it like finally hit me, but like throughout my entire life I've been worried about certain things in like whatever thing I'm doing. And then last semester I finally realized, hey, the stuff that I'm going through now, I've gone through in the past, and God has helped me through it. And that's going to happen to me right now too. I mean, He put me at my school for a reason. He is helping me graduate. I mean, I'm intelligent, but the only reason why I'm intelligent is because of him. Um, so I have nothing to worry about. I mean, he's brought me this far. He's not going to leave me now. And the ending of me finishing nursing school, that's promised to me, but how I get there is still kind of the question. But yeah, it's good to know that Jesus loves me. Okay, so next category is music, and I'm graduating, so I'm not gonna make that a focus at all, quite honestly. Last year I went to a ton of shows, but this year I really want to focus on my studies and on my academics, and I'm probably not going to go to as many shows, if at all. Again, I just really want to focus on graduating, which will be the theme of this entire video, quite honestly. How many more minutes do I have here? Okay, so next category is my friends and my social life. So pretty much all of my friends have graduated. So Megan graduated, Jessica, she's been graduated, and David, he graduated too, unfortunately. But it's okay because I still have my nursing friends. So considering that all my friends graduated, what I want to do is I want to maintain my friendships that I already have. Like, Blondie, she has a job, but her job is actually really close to my school. And so, like, even, she was so sweet. Today, she was like, hey, can I visit you? Because I feel like I haven't seen you in forever and I really want to see you. And then something happened at her job and she's like, no, but like, even though my job sucks right now and the scheduling is stupid, I'm going to do everything that I can so I could at least see you once this week because I really miss you. And like, hearing that really touched my heart and it made me happy. And Jessica, she lives close by, so that'll be a little easier, but she has a full-time job. But still, again, like the other day, she was like, hey, me and my friends are going to Echo Park, and I really want you to be there. And just to let you know, Jessica, as I always talk to you in my videos, I was planning to go to the Museum of Broken Relationships on Sunday, but I'll go to Echo Park with you instead. And then there's David. David loves Biola. He's just really, it's cute, but he just really does, and, knowing him, he loves Biola and he loves Disneyland, so knowing him, he's gonna, probably be in the area as much as he can, and so when he is around, I'm hoping, and he probably will, that he'll tell me, and then we can do something, because I like him and stuff. And, and Jamie, she has an apartment in Buena Park now, so, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to see her a little bit more often. And for my friends who are far away, like Brittany and San Diego, like, I want to just write a whole bunch of letters, which I have. And by the way, like, it really bothers me when I write people letters and, like, they don't tell me that they got the letter, or, like, they don't write me back or anything. It's like, you could at least text me and say, hey, thanks for the letter, that was nice, because it really just, if I write you a letter, let me know that you got it. Yeah. Next thing that I want to do is, just continue to nurture my friendships with my nursing friends, because they're really great people. I really like being around them. It's just, like, hard, because even though we have all our classes together, we don't really spend a lot of time together, because in class, you're in class, and then, even during clinical, even if we were in the same clinical group, we never saw each other, because we were taking care of different patients. So I just want to continue to lean on my friends and blossom those relationships because they're really cool. Another thing that I want to do is get along with my housemates or apartment mates. As stated previously, I got an apartment that is owned by my university, and I'm super excited about that. And I'm really just hoping that me and the 3 other girls I'm living with get along. I know that 2 other girls are graduating, but the girl that I'm rooming with, okay, so I'm the oldest, and she's the youngest, and she's really bubbly, and I see that as a mild problem, only because I'm going to be really focused on my schoolwork. And I even told her, like, hey, I told all of them, like, hey, like, I'm graduating this year, I really want to focus on school, so just please be respectful. And I feel as if my roommate will be respectful of that. At least I'm hoping. She used to work with David on the food truck, and David said that she was fine. I trust David, so yeah. And, oh yeah, so get along with my housemates, so not be so bitchy and standoffish, which, I admit is a thing. When you first meet me, I'm very, like, quiet, and I look stone cold, and to quote someone else, I look like a badass, which is nice. But I'm really nice and sweet on the inside after you get to know me. So yeah, and like I've been texting all three of them throughout the summer, and they seem like really nice people. I mean, again, the girl that I'm living with, I already like her. Um, okay, and the last thing is, oh yeah, so I'm okay if my social life takes a bit of a dive, and I'm okay with becoming a hermit for a little bit and not having fun. Only because, again, like, I'm graduating. That is what I really want to focus on. I don't want to screw this up. I just want to graduate. That's it. I just want to graduate. So, even though I am going to try to, like, see my friends every now and again, if I don't see them as often as I want to, I'll be bummed. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, this is a season of my life where I need to sit down, buckle up, and focus, because I need to focus on graduating and passing the NCLEX, which is a very scary test, but Jesus is with me, so I know that I will pass it. So, yeah, okay, so that was part 1. I'm gonna film part 2 right now, so bye, guys! Oh god, oh, why? Okay, no.